now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight of the evening, introducing first in the cage. He's coming from Romania. Make some noise for Surdu.
And we go to the welterweight division, 77 kilos. Surdu of Romania, 27 years old, from the MMA Transylvania club. Now, please do keep in mind that biting is illegal here in Eagles Fighting Championship, so even the Transylvanians will not be allowed to sink their fangs into any of their opponents here tonight. And I'll tell you what, from what I've seen of Surdu, seems to be a very skilled striker and has a big right hand. So watch that right hand should he decide that it's a good time and place to bust that thing out, because he has dropped some people, folks, I'm telling you, with that right hand. Surdu has a record of 3 wins and 0 losses on Share Dog. But as he's being promoted here tonight, it is 8 wins and 9 losses. So I'm not sure if they're counting his amateur experience, if that's his professional experience, or who got the record differently. But that's the way it stands right now. Surdu from Kula in Romania, and is a very, very aggressive fighter when he wants to be. And can also be kind of calm, cool, calculated, and cunning kind of a fighter if he wants to be as well, too.
Stepping in the cage, eager to win, make some noise for Surdu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, calling his opponent into the cage, he's coming from Moldova. Make some noise for Artiom! Kula!
Artiom Kula with a very focused look on his face right now as he's trying to get himself into that special place in his mind where he's ready to lock himself into the cage with another individual and go to war. Kula has been training in the United States and has a very strong grappling pedigree. He's got a Sambo background, as a lot of these Eastern European fighters do, and he's also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion here in Moldova and has a strong Jiu-Jitsu background as well. We've seen Kula here before in EFC when he competed at Eagles Fighting Championships 3, and that was a loss to Arslan Eslemisov in the first round by rear naked choke. So that fight seems to be a very easy victory for his opponent. So Kula looking for a little bit of redemption here tonight. I know that Kula is capable of much better things, and he has improved a lot since that fight at EFC 3. So I'm eager to see what he brings to the cage here tonight. He's got a great team behind him in the Lion Club. I can see Konstantin Rusu there in his corner, as well as Vlad Popovsky, who will be fighting here tonight as well. He's got a lot of support, as there you see FEA President Doran Damir in attendance, taking in all the action here tonight. The Lion Club always very well represented here, as they usually got a small army of supporters, staff, training partners, etc., to support all their fighters. So Artiom Kula back in business here at Eagles Fighting Championships, looking for a victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, step into the ring, Artiom Kula. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, age 27, weighing 77 kilograms, height 1.80 centimeters. He's fighting for MMA Transylvania, having a personal record of 8 wins, 9 losses. He's coming from Romania, Cluj-Napoca. Make some noise for Surdu. Presenting the red corner, age 26, weighing 77 kilograms, height of 1.8 meters, fighting for Lion Code. He's coming from Moldova, Chisinau. Make some noise for Artiom Kula. This is a welterweight bout under 77 kilograms, 5-minute 3 round. Referee in the ring, Denis Bogatilov.
Fighters, come to the center. You are professional. You know rules. Protect yourself and listen to my commands. If you want, touch your clothes. Now. Okay, back up.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
Pavel Zhuravlev, Glory champion, alongside FIA President Doran Damir here at ringside.
Time. I ready. I ready. Fight.
Round 1.
Here we go. Welterweight matchup here. There's Kula from Romania, and Surdu from Romania in the red. Kula of Moldova here in the black with red. Both guys very evenly matched as far as experience, age, height, weight, almost like clones of each other physically. So it's all going to come down to skill, experience, how they're feeling today. Somebody, well, he may have caught a poke.
Look at me.
The left eye, the left eye of Surdu. Oh yeah. You can see that that poke did do some damage to the eyelid. And it's kind of just one of those things that's just kind of a pain in the neck. Well, a pain in the eye, I guess. Nice body kick gets caught though by the Moldovan. Elbows and punches going in. Wraps up the head and replants his feet and takes things to the ground. Surdu on top. Ooh, short little elbow went in that time. And now really pressing the elbow across the side of the cranium, looking for short little shots as Kula gets back up and lands on top just like that. Now this is where Kula is going to probably try to show off those grappling skills that I was touting earlier on. I told that this kid really knows his way around the mat.
Action.
Surdu on his back here, you can see the cogs and the wheels spinning inside of his head as he's feeling his opponent, thinking of a game plan. Left hand clipped him. Oh, and he's split open. One of those elbows must have hit the head of Artiom Kula as the blood just streaming down now. So both guys already with some damage done. You can see a cut under the left eye of Surdu from that eye poke. And you can see Kula with a big gash on the upper left portion. Whoa, there's an up kick now. And things are really starting to get bloody. He just hit him with a left hand that stunned Ion Surdu, who's throwing elbows, vicious elbows in there. Oh, solid knee right underneath the navel that time. Kula now trying to control the action against the cage. Another knee goes in, burying it into the breadbasket. Repeatedly, knees going in from Kula now as there is just blood all over the place now. Is the referee going to have a little look here at that cut? That is nasty. There's a nasty cut on the left side of the skull of Surdu, and I've got a feeling that that thing is deep. Kula seems, oh wow. That is, oh boy, look at that thing. That is wide open, a gaping wound. Right on the hairline. Well, don't pull it open even more, for God's sakes. Well, it's not bleeding that bad. It's a gaping wound. And look at the face of Surdu, covered in his own and his opponent's blood. So the good news is that it's not a bleeder. He's split wide open. And the referee warning him no downward elbow strikes. He's giving him an official warning here. You cannot strike downwards with the elbow. Surdu has heard him and agrees. Oh, he's docking him a point now. He's just going right to the point deduction here. So that's going to certainly have an effect on the scorecards, should it be necessary. But the way these two guys are going at it here, I'm expecting a finish. Look at this battle of attrition going on here as Surdu had him locked up there and was really sprawling out, and there's a knee, just drilled him with the knee. And the blood now again dripping from the head of Artiom Kula. Body kick goes in. You can see some blood now in the corner of the right eye. This one is turning into a B-level horror film, folks. Oh, that shot just clipped him in the face, and here we go! Down goes Kula, and he got nailed with a right hand that time. Surdu controlling the action. No knees are allowed to the head, so he's got to be careful where those bad boys are landing. In come the elbows. Those were not downward elbows, so those are perfectly legal now. As Surdu on top here, asserting himself, trying to bury that elbow that so effectively sliced open the skin on the forehead near the hairline area. Surdu now. Another little short elbow. Brutal elbows going in now from Surdu. There's that kick. Left hand goes in now from Kula. Here we go. Both these guys going to war here in this opening round. Nice shot there, a hook from the Romanian to end the round. This crowd here at Chisinau loving this action. Eagles 9. This one really brutal affair inside the cage. I can see a very concerned look on Dorian Damir, the FIA president here at cage side. This one is not for the weak at heart, folks. Put the kids to bed. Well, he almost put Surdu to bed with that kick right there. Lots of blood here. These two may need a transfusion. Keep in mind, Surdu, this is right up his alley. He's from Transylvania. This kid's got an appetite for blood. head kick there. As we prepare ourselves for round number 2, you can see a little blood just leaking out of that gaping wound.
Time. Fight.
Look at Surdu, he's smiling. Surdu had a sick little smile on his face here. He loves this kind of competition. You see Kula still in that southpaw stance, inching forward here. Surdu and Kula on paper are the same height, but it seems to me like Surdu just has the longer limbs, like he's got longer arms. He's got a reach advantage, despite being the same exact height. As they exchange shots there in center cage. And despite the war that we saw in round number 1, both guys look perfectly willing to just go right back at it here in round number 2, and they look both in pretty good shape. Cracking low kick that time from the Romanian. He continues to circle to his left, out of the range of the right hand of the Moldovan, or the left hand that is, and there's the left. He's not quite out of range of that left hand, is he? Oh my! This one's breaking down, and this one is turning into a war! A battle ensuing here at EFC 9. There's a little kick there, a side kick almost. Oh, he just tagged him with a right. Beautiful right. Kula catches a shot down to the body now. Surdu. Well, the referee gonna have another look at the... I thought he's gonna have another look at the cut, but he's warning him about striking with his hand open like that. We saw an eye poke in the opening seconds of round number 1. We don't want to see it again. Hello. Foot right upside the head. Artiom Kula still moving forward. I don't think he even felt that way. So much adrenaline going through his body right now. It's like he doesn't even feel those shots. Well, he'll feel them tomorrow morning, that's for sure. Battle going on upside the cage here as Surdu with his back against the fence. Kula looking for the takedown and gets it. Surdu, very thoughtful look on his face right now, on his back. Battling for position, those arms. This may be a little bit of chance for revenge for Kula. He can sneak in some short little elbow shots. That's how Surdu drew all that blood in round number 1. 2 minutes remaining now in round 2. Whoa! Left hand's going in now as, well, Surdu is attempting to grab the left leg. Now he changes his mind. Again, left hands, left elbows. Kula and Surdu. Both of these guys covered in blood. Looked like they've been in a car wreck. Oh, and big, powerful elbows now. Kula getting his licks in here. Surdu got his left hand over top of the right arm, trying to neutralize the right arm, but you have to realize that Kula is left-handed, and his left is much stronger, and those are the ones that are going in. Vicious shots accumulating on the body. Surdu smiling about it.
Stop! Stand position!
And referee has seen enough. Not a whole lot of action coming from way of Surdu, especially. And gets this thing stood back up. Oh, big clubbing overhand right. Surdu just lighting up Kula. Kula couldn't care less. He has absorbed a tremendous amount of punishment in this matchup and just refuses to back down now as he secures another takedown. Oh, look at that short elbow, that forearm that found the mark there. And look at this now. Whoa! Another action-packed round. Well, if you wanted blood, you got it. This one has been a vicious and vile affair inside the ring. Ion Surdu and Artiom Kula just destroying each other for 10 minutes so far, and they've still got 5 left to go. Look at that combination there right towards the end of the round. And I'll tell you what, does Artiom Kula have a chin or what? Wow! Bam! That is a shot that'll just give your dentist nightmares.
Back to your corner, back. Are you ready? Time, fight!
Third and final round.
Here we go, 5 minutes left to settle the score between these two. Both these guys showing just how tough they are. They've gone through an incredible battle in those first 2 rounds, and it's not showing any signs of slowing down whatsoever here in round number 3. Look at that move. Kula repositioning his left leg on top. Surdu trying to scoot away. Puts the left arm around the back of the neck. They're battling over the right arm of Surdu here. There's the shots he was looking for. Kula trying to control it. Oh, look at that. The blood just pouring out of that cut now all over the midsection of Ion Surdu. That's going to change the complexion too on the ground, because that blood is going to serve as lubrication between their bodies. And I'm sure it feels wonderful too to the head of Kula. You got to use your head for position and control, but when you've got a wound of that nature on your head, it's got to make life just a little bit more miserable, doesn't it? Up against the cage now. Look at that, backhand that time. Kula inside control here, smothering him. Surdu trying to slip out. Has a chance now to get up to his feet. Kula staying on him. He's being very careful of that left arm of Surdu. He doesn't like the position of that forearm. Trying to tuck his chin, and he gets his head out. Left hand went in. Look at the eyes of Surdu. They say the eyes are the pathway to the soul. You can see Surdu very calm, very thoughtful on the ground. He seems so comfortable down there. He knows what's at stake. He feels exactly what Kula is trying to do, and again, gets to stand up. Blood continues to stream out of the head of Artiom Kula. Oh, wow, what a shot! Kula Kula seems unfazed. How tough is Artiom Kula? Good Lord. Look at that kick. That kick would put a lesser man to sleep. Kula continues to press forward. Really putting a lot of pressure here against the cage as he wraps him up now. Surdu has his left hip. Now he changes position here. They battle for position now. Surdu, you can tell he wants this thing standing up. He wants to stand and trade and throw those bombs in there. That's where he's had the most success. When he's in positions against the cage, on the ground, he's trying to keep this thing a stalemate as much as possible, perhaps to get the force the referee to step in there and break them. But things are getting slippery in there. 1 minute remaining in the fight. Well, that was just almost like a palm strike, like an open-handed strike that they're using the butt of his palm to hit. That's like the old Pride days. Bass Rutten. Oh, look at that kick. Backed up Kula. Took a big deep breath after that one as he's just spitting and slobbering blood all over the cage. Surdu continues to put on this striking clinic here. How much punishment can one individual absorb? Body kick in return from Kula. Well, Surdu looked a little bit wobbly in there. Oh, he catches him again. And that's it. My God, what a fight! What a battle! One of the bloodiest, most destructive fights we have ever seen in Eagles Fighting Championship. This is a fight that really changes a person. You are not the same person that you once were after a fight like this. Look at the expressions on the ring ladies. They look like they want to puke inside the ring. Look at that face. Wow. Surdu's still smiling in there. I don't believe it. Take a look at this action from round 3. Well, this going all the way back to round 1 here. What an unbelievable contest we saw from start to finish in this one. These two took each other to the absolute limit. And I would say that they could still go another round, both of these guys. Whoa! What a battle. Ring announcer Mike Diamonds now making his way into the cage, and we will make it official momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, responsible for this bloodbath, the winner is by unanimous decision to Surdu.
Wow! One of the most unbelievable battles. And Mike Diamonds was right in calling this thing a bloodbath. Holy smoke. Surdu victorious at Eagles 9 the hard way.